And we are back with more Elden Ring. Last time we left off, we have discovered the Lake of Rot beneath Liurnia? Liurnia? Something like that. Basically what I used to call Relicaria, which technically the Academy is that, and the Lake of Rot is right underneath it. So very curious about all that. Now that said, since we are now dealing with Rot, I figure what we can do is... So, my soul's living friend, this is basically, I mentioned this last video, but I was directed that I should probably go check back in with good old Sage Gowry about that, like, abandoned orphan lady, that we found. Where did we find her? We found her, yeah, the Church of Plague. And so, in theory, there is a bit of a follow-up here for going to track her down, and I believe I was also basically directed that it should be the Shaded Castle that we went up north. Basically, the reason my friend told me this was because I picked up that prosthetic when I was there before, but in theory I didn't have basically the quest to actually do any of that stuff. So the concern was that I would forget something. So, we are remembering this now, so we're going to go check in with Sage Gowry, then we're going to go back real quick to the Shaded Castle, see if the orphan girl from this battlefield isn't over there. Because I'm curious what the relationship is to Miquella and Melania, which are two of our newer targets since last time Gideon has started talking about new things. I still wonder what's up with the literal guard dog, but we're gonna leave him be. Hello, Sage.
Ah, welcome, welcome. How may I help?
Study sorcery. Millicent paid a visit. Sorcery did he have? Oh, okay, we've already learned everything there. So, Millicent paid a visit.
Oh, you noticed, did you? Indeed, Millicent did visit this hovel of a home. It seems the memories eaten away by the rotting sickness yet remain, but faintly. However, she has no need of me anymore. No, she must embark on her journey and stare her fate in the eye. I mustn't impede. As I've aged, I've found the best way to aid the young is to be forgotten.
I mean, to a degree, I empathize with... or... empathize? Empathize, there we go. Not emphasize, empathize with that.
Do you need me for something else?
Okay.
Do you...
Yep, repeat dialogue. Okay, so we've checked in with him, so we should check up north, though while we are going that direction, let's go check in with Fia again, because last time we talked to her, she was like, this is goodbye. And she's trying to get pregnant with a ruin. So there are some questions there. Enter the deathbed dream. Sure. I'm assuming she won't mind? I'm very curious where we're gonna go. Whoa! The Lich Dragon Fortifax! What are you doing back? Mimic. Alright, not exactly what I thought would occur. Given we kind of were a bit cheap to him last time, this does feel a bit like revenge on his part. Oh boy. Good. I did not expect a rematch with him. Thankfully, my slime mimic is doing pretty good. If you want to stagger, that would be fantastic. Okay, try to divide and conquer here. Oof. Okay. I mean, honestly, we have a chance here. But that chance is about to rapidly go away with the Mimic potentially dying. Oof, yep. I wonder exactly what he has to do with all this. But okay, okay. Also, when I say how many runes did we lose? Alright. Slime is ready. Touch Via. Go into the dream. I wonder if we need to stop him? Like, are we helping Via by defeating the Lich Dragon? Or are we harming plans? Which means it's not the worst thing, but okay. Quickly, do all the things we need to do. Okay. Somewhere in this hot mess is the ruins. But we should take advantage of our slime being alive. Seriously, where are... Huh, I wonder if the ruins are actually in the real world. Run! Okay, good. Hey, there we go. Gotta get stamina back. And so far, Mimic is pretty good on health. There we go. Good slime, good slime. Remembrance of the Lich Dragon. Neat. Oh, there's our ruins. Although, are we about to wake? Yep. Do I get to pick up my runes? Oh, what? Huh? Alright. Confused on a number of things, because it looks like she's dead now, but, I mean... that might be what she wants? So this is why it's hard to deal with undead people sometimes. It's like, is this part of her plan? Did we do a good thing, or did we do a bad thing? Alright, head back over here. What do you have, Fia? Why are you much more dead-looking than before? Oh, but the symbol's ready. Receive mending rune. Mending rune of the Death Prince. Okay. Can be used to mend the shattered Elden Ring. Huh. Rune gestated by Fia, the deathbed companion. Used to restore the fractured Elden Ring when brandished by the Elden Lord. Formed of the two hollow brand half-wheels combined, it will embed the principle of life within death into order. Okay. The Golden Order was created by confining destined death, thus this new order will be one of death restored. Huh, okay. So, It will enable the principle of life within death into order. So, the principles of life within the concept of death, which would be the cycle of death and life, into order. So basically it just makes the world actually operate like normal, right? Like, you know, people die, people get born, stuff like that. Which kind of is antithetical to the whole undead thing, so it's a bit curious about that. And, speaking of undead, Remembrance of the Lich Dragon. Remembrance of the Lich Dragon Fortisax, hewn into the Erdtree. The power of his namesake can be unlocked by the Finger Reader. Alternatively, it can be used to gain a great bounty of ruins. After Godwyn the Golden became the Prince of Death, the ancient dragon fought long and hard against the death within its companion. Alas, victory was never achieved, and its only reward was corruption. Okay, so it was fighting against the death until we, well, killed him. And then we killed him again after he was corrupted by it to turn into this. Okay. And then if we go over here to the Finger Reader... thankfully, despite the fact we cheesed him the first time, thankfully it wasn't too bad. I'm curious if this lady has anything to say about all that.
Oh, Lord, oh, my poor son.
Okay, seems all repeat dialogue. You okay? Alright, well. I like how Fia's still on the map here, though. Like, if we go back, is she back alive now that we kind of picked up her just-dated ruin?
Ha! Prince of Death, take a good long look. See the wrath of the Golden Order, the Order's justice writ in blood. This is what's become of your precious witch. Naught but expired meat and bone. This is a proper death, O Prince. Look at this rotten whore. No more children can be got from this useless flesh. Behold, your mother is dead. This is revenge, you witch, and you ghoul. This is the wrath of D.
Hey there, buddy old pal. First, I'm going to grab this over here. Don't mind me. Fia's hood, Fia's robe, and then hello.
Ah, hello. The rotten witch is dead. The Golden Order unsullied. Now I can look my brother Darian in the eye. Honeyed rays of gold, deliver my spirit. Darian, now I have no regrets. Honeyed rays of gold, deliver my spirit.
I think we shouldn't tell him that she achieved her goal, and we currently have her goal on our personage.
Darian, honeyed.
Okay, you seem to be good.
Darian, honeyed.
All right, we'll leave him to his celebration there. And take a look at the actual proper Prince of Death here, which I'm still a bit confused sometimes between, like, so is this Prince of Death, or is the Prince of Death basically in Godric's castle beneath it? Or are they like one body that's stretched, or is one like a shed-off husk? It's a tad bit confusing. But alright. Honestly, I should have done this before talking to D, just in case, but... Oh, a new item. Okay. Well, first we're gonna level up, though. Yes, more faithful. At least until we get to 50. But okay, what did he leave behind? Inseparable sword, twin helm, twin armor, twin gauntlets, and twin greaves. So we got our twin stuff back with a sword. The inseparable sword. Sword forged by compounding silver and gold, a sacred weapon to hunt those who live in death. Deals holy damage. The inseparable twins found solace in the Golden Order, the only institution not to revile them as accursed beings. Okay. Skill, Sacred Blade. Okay, which we were using that one way back when. And as for Fia's stuff here, hood of black cloth that covers the whole head, worn by Fia, the deathbed companion, on her journey after being exiled from her home. The fabric itself is soft as silk. And pretty much the same for the robe, except for the fabric itself is soft as silk and thin enough that those embraced can feel every pulse, every bit of her warmth. Which, I mean, it sounded like she didn't have that much warmth on her to begin with. But so, alright, that seems to be the end of Fia's story. Poke poke. And the end of D. Yep, she's no longer on the radar. Which I'm a bit curious then. Where does Garong, the beast clergyman, fall into all this? Given that he was Dee's employer and we kind of, you know, at Dee's request, took his place. Still alive, big guy? Okay. So he doesn't react to us having the, like, restored rune of death on our personage. I was kind of wondering if he would be like, hey, give that to me, let me eat it. But he did not. Okay, looks like, you know what? We might as well go check back in with the Potentate. Potentate Darius and Jar Kid. Oh. Darius, I think you might have messed up. These jars, they are shattered. Okay, but the ones down there, okay, some of them are shattered and some of them aren't shattered. Hey, Jar Kid.
Oh, cuz, I'm glad you came, but we're fine now. The Alos fought the poacher, though quite a lot of us got broken. I won't cry, though. I'm a warrior, Jar. A warrior. The tale of House Hoslow is told in blood. That's the kind of warrior I want to be one day, cuz. Even if I'm scared, I'll still fight to protect everyone.
Aw, see that, Darius? You did a good thing.
The tale of House... That's the kind of... Even if I'm...
Okay. So, can we talk to Darius's dying and or dead body?
You. Are the jars... Are they alright? Did I defend them?
You defended them.
Then all is well. This fool proved his worth. In the end.
Now, knowing the jar people culture from Alexander of, like, shoving all those bodies on the battlefield where we fought Radon into his jar, are they gonna shove Darius into a jar?
The tale of... That's the kind of... Even if I'm...
Can I have his armor? Okay. I mean, technically he defended one jar. No, 2 jar. This jar is still good. So we were technically correct to him that he defended. He did an okay job. A solid C, maybe a D. Maybe a B minus. But alright, we will come back to that in a bit. After they kind of like recollect themselves. Boy, I've forgotten where I was even going. Ah, yes. We are going to the Shaded Castle. Alright, the ramparts or the inner gate? Ah, yes, the Castellion's Hall. Because there was a comment in an old video that I would, like, when I need to find someone, they're going to be here. And given that I was told that I need to find someone, they should be here? Oh. Maybe they're outside? Although we should also grab a lantern. Or turn on our lantern, I should say. Aw. Okay. And I'm not seeing them. Nor on the radar am I seeing them. I mean, she went on a journey. I guess we never actually came across her herself. Maybe if we go back to where we picked up the prosthetic initially. And just checking the corners in case she's hiding in the shadow. Alright, not seeing anybody. Okay, we should go to... yeah, I think it's the inner gate? I'm trying to remember basically the quick shortcut to get over there. Oh, I must have reminded. Having fought the Lich Dragon, we didn't ever use the Lanciac's actual like spell that we finally got access to here. Okay. How wasn't I... I think I need to get like right over there. That's basically where I initially got this prosthetic. Which, okay, go over here. Fall down. Up over, whoop. You know, we're gonna teleport again here, real quick. Not gonna bother going through the poisonish water to get attacked by a horde of zombies. Alright, go back down here. So was this actually the way? I remember, boy, I remember getting over there at some point somehow. Maybe I went over up here past the dogs? It has been quite some time since I've been here. Well, not a ton of time. It's been an okay amount of time. That kind of worked. Okay, can we actually... oh no, we cannot jump down over there. Oh, and that guy's respawned. Okay, we're gonna have to deal with him pretty soon here. Alright, slide down. Yeah, how was it that I got over to the ramparts? I remember it being pretty easy. I might need to take the long way here. Okay. We are going to quickly tap the grace point. Top off our health. But wait, actually. Can I just jump over all these things? Or actually, wait. Here we go. This is much smoother. Now how do I want to fight this guy? I'm thinking same way we fought him before. I don't need to be careful of getting grabbed by zombies. You know, for having just said I need to be careful, I was not being careful enough. Well, to a degree I was, and I didn't actually get hit. Alright, you. I need to get over there. Alright. Is this war orphan lady here? Because this is where we got the prosthetic. Oh, she's not here. How very peculiar. I wonder if I was given a bit of a, not false lead per se, but maybe I'm not supposed to be here quite yet? I mean, I figured she went on a journey, and she's related to Rot, which is why I wanted to do that before we headed into the Lake of Rot, but... oh, actually, we should do. Back to the Round Table Hold, let's try to cash out this, the Lich Dragon rune here. I keep on forgetting his name. Lansax? Lanciax. It's like land sax. Alright. First... okay, we didn't get any, like, dragon armor from all that. As for the Lich Dragon, ooh, okay, we get 2 spells. 46 Faith. Oh yeah. Wait, Fortisax. Didn't we fight a Fortisax? Was he Fortisax? No, he was Lansax. Because Lansax. Huh. But okay. Fortisax's Lightning Spear. Stabs from above with 2 red lightning spears in tandem. Incantation that channels the power of the ancient dragon Fortisax. Creates 2 spears of red lightning and stabs him into the ground from above, one after another. On impact, each spear will burst into trails of lightning, covering the area. During the War of the Ancient Dragons, these twin red lightning stakes were the hallmark of one ancient dragon who is called the Mightiest Boulder Stone. Okay, so that's probably who Fortisax is. Lansax is this guy. And then Death Lightning, incantation that channels the power of the ancient dragon Fortisax, now corrupted by death. Strikes surroundings with Storm of Death Lightning, inflicts Deathbite upon foes. Charging extends duration of the storm. It is said that this golden lightning was wielded by Godwyn, who befriended Fortisax. I'm more tempted to that, because this sounds very similar to the Ice Lightning spear that we had that was not as good as I was hoping it was going to be. I really thought it would be like throwing it, but I did not register that it was stabbing the ground, and so it's like, yeah, stabbing the ground spears aren't that good. So I think Death Lightning is better, 4-7 face, so it is something we would actually use. And actually, in theory, now think about it, we could totally get both spells by going to one of the mausoleums, so... Alright, we are going to... Yeah, let's grab Death Lightning. Acquire Death Lightning in exchange for Remembrance. Oh, wait, I'm trying to recall something. Hold on. Yeah, you stay there. We're gonna go check out one of those mausoleums where we are able to, like, duplicate, things. Because I think there is one... It was somewhere here, I believed. Maybe in her tomb's word. Because I don't know if I need the remembrance to actually duplicate it, or whether I can duplicate it even after they've been consumed. There we go. There's that mausoleum that we downed way earlier. We know where there's at least like 2-3 others, so I'm not too concerned about using up this one. This will be a good tutorial, as it were, to kind of figure out how these things work. Alright. Hello, headless thing. Examine remains. Cool. I think. Yeah, remembrance duplication. So we're able to use ones that we've already consumed and ones that are still in our inventory. So we're going to use basically for Remembrance of the Lich Dragon. Duplicate Remembrance of the Lich Dragon? Yes. Boom. And so now it's not interactable. Yeah. So then back to the Table of Lost Grace. And then let's see if we can't just skip both spells. Because we are heading in that direction where both of them would be usable. So why choose one? We can have both. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Death Lightning. Boom. And then... Lightning Spear. Excellent. Part of me is like, I should equip them right now, but a bit premature. Which, what is our current faith? So, yeah, 41, okay, so we've still got quite a ways to go before we can actually use them. It's like, I'm pretty certain I'll remember, because I'm working my way up to that 51, so... Alright. Now that we've done a few things, go back to Jarberg here real quick. Let's see if we can't get, Darius, that's his name! Let's see if we can't get his armor. Poor Darius, I've already started to forget him. Oh, there we go. Is Jar Kid shoving his body into it himself?
The tale of House Hoslow is told in blood. That's the kind of warrior I'm going to be. One who protects everybody.
Kid, if you're not going to use the armor, can I have the armor?
The tale of that's the kind one who...
Alright. I'm going to assume that we come back later on, and the armor will be left, and the body will be inside the jar. And maybe Kid will be very big by that point. Okay. So, yeah, without basically... War Orphan up there. And that should be interacting with Kenneth Height. There's Kali. Alright, I think nothing to it but to go to the Lake of Rot. I slightly hesitate because I'm trying to recall... Actually. Back to the Table of Lost Grace. We're going to cash out the rest of our ruins here real quick. And what we're going to use them on... Let's say here. Equipment. Because I'm thinking of swapping out maybe some of these ashes. I'm trying to think if the Great Soldiers were any good. Like, the big problem with them was that they were very susceptible to AoE. So they weren't exactly, like, super durable. So I'm thinking we swap them out for these two that we just got. Also, I guess there is Dolores the Sleeping Arrow. We never actually used them either. By St. Trina, dressed in the style of a man. But I kind of like this one being double. And we know from throwing our spears that these guys dodge a lot of attacks. So in theory, they should be good ashes. In theory. So then we are going to go ahead and buy some Ghost Glovewort with our excess ruins here, since we can't use them to level up. You doing good over there, Mr. Dung Eater, sir? Yeah, let's not... He doesn't want to see us, so, you know, we'll leave him be. Alright. Ghost Glovewort. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Q. Yep, so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we probably don't even have enough runes to like get the thing up to even +6 to begin with, but the initial cost is kind of taken care of. So it doesn't impact our bottom line, as it were.
Greetings, are you here for spirit?
Alright, spirit tuning. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, there we go. Alright. Now we can go into this Lake of Rot with a little concern for our own well-being. Because even just grabbing those things out in the lake last time, we were dying pretty quick. And for whatever reason, we can't summon Torrent here, so this swamp is going to be a bit of a touch-and-go situation here. I mean, a big thing we should probably check, do we have any spells that can help negate Scarlet Rot? I don't think we do. We have regular poison curation, but... And there's Golden Vow. Rotten Breath is still pretty good. We use it against some of our Godslayer enemies. Guess we haven't yet Electrify in a while. Huh. Flame Grant Me Strength is probably not needed since we have Golden Vow. Alright, so... we are looking for some sort of cure for Scarlet Rot. Okay, that's fire damage. That's just poison, magic damage, lightning damage, shockwave. Grants blessing. I do wish I knew what the blessing entailed. Is that like health? Okay, that's death blight buildup. Yeah, sadly not seeing anything that could help like really negate the Scarlet Rot. I mean, we could try having a heal spell, but I'm getting flashbacks to when we're trying to go through lava before. It wasn't exactly the smartest idea. In theory... where is the Beast Cure over time? Here we go. Bestial Vitality might be enough to at least, like, stem the flow. And for right now, we're going to assume that we're not going to encounter any, like, zombies popping out of the grime. And there goes all that rot. So first we're going to check over here. Oof. The damage has already begun. Alright, Somber Smithing Stone 8. Alright. We're going to be doing... I was going to say quite a bit of teleporting back, but... we should try to push as far as we can first. You know, it might be worth our while to do actual, like, basic healing. Through this sticky still water. Whoop. Alright. Okay, we gotta make sure we stay on top of our health here. Oh, they're acting like they can't see me at first. Alright, drink again. Alright, a no Ionian butterfly. Summerson thinks they're in 7. Yeah, we are slowly getting to the point where we're going to need to teleport back. Now the question is, can we maybe get this thing first? Alright, I think that's going to be a no. Yeah, so let's teleport back here. Okay. How are we doing on ruins? Okay, we're doing pretty good. Probably in our best interest to swap out the bestial thing for the max level heal, I think. I can't remember if it counts as like a full heal, but the bestial vitality is a drop in the bucket compared to how much the rot's taking from us. So, great heal. Make sure, okay, it's equipped. Okay. The treasure we saw is this direction. Faded Erdly flower. Might as well give this a shot here. Okay. Okay, cool. This guy's not that big of an issue. Good. Immunizing Horn Charm +1. You know, raises a good point. Maybe we should have an immunizing thing on us here. Ah, come on. There we go. And then heal after this. Once we know which way to go for progress, then we can start breaking out the Scarlet Blight cure, like, solves. Okay, what do we got? Golden Ruin 9. I'm wondering, given the Minotaurs, are these things actually braziers that we're lighting up? Is there some sort of, like, evil deer? Why do I have the ability to summon someone right now? I don't like that. That implies some danger going on. Oh. Okay. Definitely drink. Alright, an idea occurs to me. We are maybe doing this incorrectly. Or, more precisely, we're brute forcing this. Potentially. Let's see here, before I forget. Let's swap out the Assassin's Cerulean Dagger for right now, for... Where are our immunizing horns here? Greatly raises immunity, focused. Yeah, immunity governs resistance to poison and rot. Yeah, so let's try the immunizing horn charm. And, given it popped those up here, let's go ahead and touch this again. I totally forgot that basically boosting the immunizing effect causes, like, those meters to pop up, which I'm assuming is showing, like, increased growth. But okay, so if we go over here now... Yeah, there we go. So now we can safely navigate the rot. Alright, rock grease. Of course. The question is, are they blind? Man, that one's gonna be stuck. I will gladly take our advantage. Okay, let's not get petrified? Yeah, petrification. Petralized. Petrified, there we go. I did it right the first time and then I went all around. Now the question is this going to go back to the other one by us teleporting last time? Did it actually resync those previous platforms? Alright. Speed on through here. Okay. There's the academy right there. Which kind of makes me wonder all the more about going that direction for potential additional goods. Okay, item crafting. Where are our boluses here? Yeah, that's blood loss. Here we go, scarlet rot. And we can make quite a few. Let's make at least 10. And then we should equip these things, so we will swap out the rainbow stones for them right now. There we go. Alright, I'm thinking we go this way. Okay, there's a big guy. Okay, it looks like the platforms do stay, like, emerged. Yeah, there's a Minotaur that we took down. Alright, we're probably going to trigger the rot here. Okay, forming stone. Hello. Whew. Okay, too close for comfort. Staying away from that. Okay. Top off on mana. Run through the grime here. Okay, I'm getting the feeling that this thing's probably a dragon soldier. I mean, I'm thinking slime, since it is plus 10. Yeah, let's get a bit closer here, though. This is not going to be a fun battle. Oh, no. Ah, dang it. I drank way too early. Alright, drink. Summon. Drink. I mean, we could try Lansack's Glaive when able. And Dragonkin Soldier. There we go. Oof. Some things never change. Okay, good. Stick of Marika. Now the question is, which direction does it put us? Do we get infected with Scarlet Rot? Okay. Not too bad. Over here. Alright, drink. Okay, where are... Okay, ruins are way over there. I do wonder if the mimic being us or not is actually susceptible to scarlet rot. I get the feeling that yes. That's not great. Okay. Dang it. Bit sad I couldn't get the cinematic kill, as it were. Oh. There we go. Great, enemy felled. Anything good? Scarlet Rot weapon, maybe? The Dragon Scale Blade. A weapon made of sharpening a gravel stone scale, thought to be the source of ancient dragon immortality, into an unclouded blade. Alas, the dragonkin soldiers never attained immortality and perished as decrepit, pale imitations of their skyborn kin. Unique skill. Ice Lightning Sword. Call down a ball of ice lightning into the dragon or into the blade and bring it down upon a foe. The ice lightning effect will persist for a while. Ooh. And it is usable. And it's a katana. And it's only 5.5 weight. We might have a replacement for the black knife, even though I do like the black knife's effect. Well, let's see. If we do equip it, where is it? It'll be under katanas, I assume. Here we go. Ah, we're heavy load if we equip it, though. I feel like any way we can lighten our current armor, but we're already kind of pushing our luck a bit there. Well, we need to upgrade it anyway, so... just something we need to remember that we have. Alright, going to Ruin 7. Now the question is... which direction next? I would assume the giant statues, but... yeah, I mean, the giant statues... let's see. We're looking at the statues... yeah, okay, so they do go to this, like, upper reservoir. Yeah, we still need to go over here, and obviously this is, like, a hint at that region there. But that building... huh. Doesn't show on the map. That does, though. Huh. I'm trying to think what this, like, little structure is, because I don't see it. And we can't really move around too much. Maybe it's just a column? Yeah, there's nothing actually, like, there. At least, not that I see through the rotten mist. I mean, it wouldn't be this, like, single pillar, no. Huh, how bizarre. Real quick, I'm gonna use the shackle here. Okay. I do wonder why the butterflies are over there, though. This might be kind of dumb on my part, but... we're gonna eat some rot for a bit. Okay, Ionian butterfly. Nothing of value really emerged suddenly. Yep, and that's already used. Yeah, let's use a magic heal. Alright, yeah, let's head to this structure real quick. There should be, in theory, a secret here. Like, ideally, maybe a unique treasure of some sort. Yeah, just gonna eat some rot. Then heal the old-fashioned way. It's like we need to get into that structure. And obviously there's whatever this is right here. Dang it. I was really hoping I could make it out without actually being infected, but no such luck. Come on. Oh, oh. Alright, Summer Smithing Stone 8. Well, like, while we have the high ground, might as well take out these guys. And I should have waited until straight ahead. Dang it. Good. And last but not least, wait for it to get back up. Cool. Extra flasks. Which... yeah, we should. Alright. Obviously, this is over here for a reason. Okay, no secret kind of like hiding there. Nor under it. But I'm assuming whatever secret is over here is probably maybe on like the upper parts. Alright. Run, jump. Run, jump, jump. Aha, here we go. Should be okay. There we go. Mushroom crown. Mushrooms found growing all over the body. These overgrown mushrooms form a towering headpiece. Raises attack power when something nearby suffers from poison or rot. Long ago, great lords served the scarlet rot. Perhaps such fungal bodies served as their crowns. Okay, so the rot's been around for a long time? Like, are we talking Crucible old? Beginning of the Erd Tree old? The Kingdom of Nox old? Oh, boo. Ah. Alright, come on. Throw down without falling. Cool. Gotta do it 3 more times. Better than fighting these guys down in the rock. Cool. I don't know if that can actually reach up here, but hopefully it can't. There we go. Dang. Wasn't able to kind of like negate the drinking one flask and having it immediately be restored. Alright, Liurnia butterfly. Okay, time to get out of this. Just gonna have to run. Drink. Up over here. Go. Come on, cure. Okay, there's another obelisk over that way. Boy, it's hard to tell like which way we came from and which way we're going. Really does have Demon Souls Swamp of Sorrow vibes. Okay, lightning proof dried liver. There goes the rot again. Alright, drink. Cure. Okay, more obelisks, like in a couple different directions. Alright, go ahead, pop this one. I'm not quite certain how that helps. But I am curious about that one way over there. There we go. We can always craft more of these as need be. Hello. Keep running. Oh wait. This is going back where we came from. Well, you know what? We're going to go back where we came from. We're going to grab this over here. Ooh, and another treasure. And then we're going to warp back to that Grace and then run this path again. Alright, black key bolt. I got a feeling this might be a trap, but... Alright, Somber Smithing Stone 7. Ah, strangely not a trap. And, okay, I'm healed. So this is actually a raised area. I wonder if it like loops back around, or like why would they show it if it's inaccessible? But okay, we're gonna go back over here. We're gonna basically cash out the runes that we got from the Dragon Knight and actually level up. Boom, and level up. More faith. Okay, the platforms are raised. Good. For a brief moment, I was like, the platforms didn't somehow go back down over here, right? Because the Dragon Knight platforms didn't, but... Alright, what I'm thinking we do... Well, first off, actually. Let's craft another 10 of these. We go through these things pretty quickly. Okay, we have great heal at the ready. Yeah, we're just going to ignore these guys. Yep. Pretty certain I already hit this one. Alright. Eat. Eat and pray, and then eventually drink. But alright, let's run over here. And okay, so there's like little safe areas here. Okay, obviously we want to get over to that obelisk right there. Though the quote-unquote correct way is like through here. Okay, even trying to jump it doesn't quite cheat the system fully. Okay, in that case, we're going to eat some rot for a bit, because we're going to basically rush this obelisk. Pip. Keeping an eye on our health. Cool. Alright, well, other things are raising. Oh, what the? Oh, okay. I don't know why I was like, oh, the temple is shrinking. Man, that didn't occur, right? we went up, not that went down, right? Because if we made the lake go down, then theoretically this is open now, but I don't think we did. But I was very confused. I was like not looking in the right direction. Because like, why would this be exposed now? Or was it always there? I'm trying to look out over the lake now to see if... I mean, the rest of the structures look all the same, so I'm assuming that the overall lake level did not did not change, and I am hearing a scarab. Come on, Scarlet Raw Ash of War. Aha, there it is. Dang it. Okay, Somber Smithing Stone 6, that was not at all worth it. Run, 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 run. I was really hoping it would be with some sort of, like, innate Ash of War where we could, like, breathe Scarlet Rot. That is not at all the case. Alright. Dispel that. Time to run away from these guys here. Get up over here. Because there has to be treasure on top of this structure, right? Like, that's probably why it raised up, right? And what's that building over there? Might as well top off mana here real quick. I know it's FP, but it's mana. Everyone knows it's mana. It's blue. It casts spells. Ooh, ooh. I've seen that before. Where have I seen that type of glow before? Ooh boy, okay, gravity dude up here. There we go. I guess we are underneath the Academy of Realicaria, so... Go! Alabaster Lord Sword. Oh yeah, we never actually found an Alabaster Lord. We've seen them referenced a lot, but... So do they have a connection to the Scarlet Rot? Because the descriptions almost made them sound like that they're just, like, people made out of stone. Oh yeah, because I was wondering if the Alabaster Lords might not be able, what the most of the sorcerers are, like, turning into. Ooh, Somber Smithing Stone 9. Okay, not seeing much else up here. Oh, we should look at the actual sword, though. Great sword forged from a blue-white meteor meteoric ore. The blade conceals gravity-manipulating magic, a weapon unique to the Alabaster Lords, a race of ancients with skin of stone, who are said to have risen to life when a meteor struck long ago. Unique skill, Alabaster Lord's Pull. Thrust the armament into the ground to create a gravity well. In addition to dealing damage, this attack pulls enemies in, has a greater effect than Gravitas. Okay, but 18 in to actually use that weapon, so no such luck for us. Okay, nothing over there. And I want to check out that before I want to check out this. So, alright, let's go back down. Oh, wait. With this thing having raised up now, we have to, like, go along a bit of a longer path here. Hopefully we find a spot of grace pretty soon on this side of the lake. And while running. Okay, we're still doing pretty good on time. We kind of killed some time by looking at all the other stuff before, but hey, I mean, it resulted in a boss where we got Remembrance and it gave us 2 face spells, so overall, not too bad. Okay. Down here into the lake. And we're quite lucky it's such a shallow lake. I mean, I guess it's more of a swamp than a lake. But, again, kind of comparisons to the Swamp of Sorrow from Demon Souls. Alright, then heal. Okay. Not any immediate noticeable spot of grace. Though this goes down instead of up. Okay, so there's a... Okay. We're gonna go tap that grace and then pop back out here real quick. I'm definitely curious as to basically which ancient civilization in this universe does this temple belong to? Alright, Lost Grace discovered. Which this place is called the Grand Cloister. I guess in a way. So I did basically review the last recording, kind of being like, what did Ranni say about the other people who are Empyreans? And so it's Maquella, Melania, and her, that are all potential successors to Mariko. So I wonder, like, with the Erd tree being, well, a tree, and all this stuff, I wonder if, like, the ancient race stuff, kind of like going off the Minotaurs, is like all plant-based. Kind of, you know, like ancient nature god, as it were. And maybe this is like the source of Erd trees? Maybe like all Erd trees are essentially like forms of scarlet rot, or their own unique forms of rot? Okay, can't really do much with this creepy tree. A lone chest. Okay. Not seemingly a trap. Nomadic Warriors Cookbook 22. Which gives us access to rot pot, rot grease, and drawstring rock grease. Okay. Though those are just like nomadic warriors, though, so no label on whatever this civilization is here. Okay, no secrets hiding behind this little structure. Or at least not on that side. We'll try and take a peek over here. Okay. Alright, then we'll teleport over. In hindsight, this is going downward instead of upwards. Like, if my elevations are flipped, this might be a big old boss arena. Which, alright, we only have 10,000 runes, so not too much is on the line yet. I'm kind of hoping we get, like, a cool rot weapon of some sort, maybe. I think we already got one, technically, from Khalid. But I think that was the really fancy pole arm. And quite frankly, we already have too many pole arms as is. Like, pole arms are nice, don't get me wrong, but I don't want to make my entire, like, build around pole arms. They're not that cool. Oh, okay. Actually, butterflies down there, so we can actually get that far down. Yep, the Grand Cloister. In a place of, like, ancient ruins, always good to check for secrets. And in hindsight, I should have done that over there near the waterfall, but oh well. Oh, okay. There's a golden centipede. I do kind of like the ancient Cthulian, like, Egyptian temple going on. Very nice, cool vibes. Alright, going to room 10. But, how do I get down? Ah, okay, that makes sense, actually, now think about it. The bug people. The bug boys. My little kindred of rot. Man, I don't... Like, am I supposed to just fall from here? Sadly, we don't have the rainbow stones equipped naturally right now, so we're gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. Here we go. Throw one down, and... Yep. Oh yeah, more Kindred of Rot over there too. Oh, here we go. Alright, grab this. And then... Cool, okay. Huh. Do they want me to fall over? Okay, here we go. Thankfully, we can whack one without alerting the other. Good, good. Now the big thing is, if there's a boss up ahead, these are potential enemies we're going to have to deal with every time, which is not going to be great. Cool. But the big thing, if these guys are patrolling back and forth, then we can potentially pillage loot and not really have to worry about... Oop, 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 oop. Okay, can I get back up? Not quite. But this gives us a bit of a high ground here. Dang it. Oh, good. Alright, gotta make sure we don't get ambushed by other Kindred of Rots around here. Alright, another Golden Rune 10. And I'm only seeing the one over there, but obviously some loot that way. Okay, I'm not seeing any secret passages opening up. Yeah, this should be good enough. Or maybe not. Get out of the... Oh, dang it. There we go. Whew. Alright, top off while... There we go. Pest Glaive and Faded Early Flower. I think we're gonna eat some more rot going down here, but all for the sake of treasure. Alright, so the thing's down to 7. Wow, okay, so it's one of those guys. I mean, we are able to summon a follower here, so we should probably make use of that. I do wonder if it's going to have the health of a boss or not, though. Probably not. Alright, fall down. Down, down. Dang it. 1, 2. I thought maybe it would die from that, but nope. I don't know if they noticed me, but you know what? Might as well just engage. Cool. Thankfully, there are only 4 between us and the giant woodworm. Okay, a bit closer. There we go. Alright, they didn't drop any treasure. Alright, we can probably just run right to the next one. Alright, and then wait for it to get back up. Alright, and then... Yes, the lime first. Drink. Drink. Get the boluses ready. Alright, another pest glaive. Step 7. Whew. Man, it's definitely pretty bulky health-wise, it's seeming. Oh, because it's us, it can actually do that to us. Well, us being the slime. Okay, this is I'm surprised at how bulky this guy is. Oh. Good. Thankfully, Slime's taking it like a champ. Whew. Alright, being a bit careful here. And eruption. Phew. That little mini boss there. Golden seed, not bad though. Okay. Going to real quick make sure there's no secrets back over here. I doubt there is, but you never know. Yep, not seeing any. Okay, going back over here. Drink. Okay. We're gonna teleport back up to this thing, because might as well not use all these resources and then potentially fight a boss. Speaking of, okay, we're still good on time. Going to correct my posture here, though, a bit. Got to assume the proper gamer posture. Well, to a degree. I mean, like, the bugs aren't that bad, thankfully. That guy was definitely beefy, but thank goodness for our massively leveled pike and the glory that is Spectral Lance. There we go. I wasn't certain if this would reach. It's actually a much better vantage point than before. Ooh, okay. Don't want to make sure we don't fall to a at a wrong angle. There we go. Alright, down. It's like... Are we supposed to fight all of these? If we hit one, do they all aggro? Let's find out. Okay, good. back. Glory to the Spectral Lance. And just how kind of overpowered it is. Alright, 4 more of them to go. Oh, okay, there's even more of the temple that way. I thought we'd be going into that structure there. I do love they're just like confused, like, we heard a sound over here. What's going on? As one of their friends are just being pelted. Alright, get back up. Alright, only the one left. Alright, drink. And hopefully by killing this one, we get a refill on our flasks. Oh, okay. So, whatever this structure is, that's actually not the boss thing. The boss thing would be that way. Assuming it's actually a boss, but it does have that vibe. Alright, Smithing Stone 5. Shield at the ready, just in case. But I'm like, if you're going to hide a random dead body holding something, it's going to be like on the side of these little things here. But I am not seeing anything. Alright, let's head into this mysterious temple of worship. Ooh. Normally I say it's probably a trap, and I'm usually wrong. But given that we just walked into a previous trap with a giant woodworm, I think some of my paranoia is somewhat warranted. Oh, okay. So yeah, these are the same... Now think about it. Scorpion Sting. But yeah, these are the same statues around like Realicaria, which... Yeah, so I guess the scholars are kind of becoming Alabaster Lords in a way, because it's the same stone beard look going on. But what do funguses have to do with all that? I guess some funguses do, like, draw nutrients out of certain types of stone. Okay, Scorpion Sting, dagger fashioned from a great scorpion's tail, glistening with scarlet rot, a ceremonial tool used by heretics, crafted from the relic of a sealed outer god. Oh yeah, I forgot last time they mentioned there's a sealed outer god here. Whatever that means still. Skill, repeating thrust. Twist to build power, then unleash a flurry of thrusts. Scarlet rot buildup. Okay. Let's see. Oh. Oh! Another coffin ride. Okay, no treasure hiding around that corner. Man, it's just coffin ride after coffin ride after coffin ride. But, not seeing any of the treasure, so might as well. Deeper and deeper and deeper into the underground we go. Well, to a degree. We went up a coffin, down a coffin, and now we're going down another coffin, after having gone down quite a bit from the other previous coffin. But now the question is it like down just into the boss arena, or is it in a whole new area? Whole new area. Alright. It is interesting that the Scarlet Rot just kind of, like, vanishes. Ah, okay, okay. Ah, so that's probably how we get up to this weird little place. Okay. But, yeah, something tells me, you know? I was gonna say, like, I think this is a boss arena, and actually, this looks like those, the areas that we fight the giant deer spirits. So I wonder if we have another deer boss fight coming up here. Though the previous ones are like in their own pocket dimension. Since it's definitely a bit more on the fancy side. Is there truly nothing around here? You'd think they would hide at least like one or two secrets, even if it's like golden ruins. In fact, where did the coffin even come from? I would expect a waterfall around here somewhere. But this entire cavern seems pretty sealed off. I'm gonna wrap around here just to make sure not dead body. Okay. Alright, slime at the ready. I mean, I figure good old spectral lens kind of to see us through. Whoa. Estelle, natural born of the void. Good to know, good to know. Alright, stick up Mariko. So, it does do a laser. I'll admit, that got a bit of a jump out of me. Alright. Okay, it's those things that we saw before. But like this one is not. Okay. Ouch. Yep, kinda saw that coming. Slime, where are you at? There we go. Trust that. And laser. Ouch. The ones we encountered before were pretty weak in the head. Too shabby. There we go. And another vanishing act. Oof. Not too bad though. Second try, less than half health. Alright, stick of Mariko. Not too thrilled that we have so many ruins on the line, or not a spot of grace nearby, but it is what it is. Alright, slime is ready, but obviously we need to dodge a laser first. Ouch. Or eat a laser, one or the other. Alright. Where's our ruins? Priority 1. is ruins. Even though we're wasting valuable throwing lances into the face time. Sadly missing with a lot of these. Hey, the same move that giant centipede thing had. Centipede bowl thing. Alright, there definitely need stamina. There we go. Alright, there's this one. Memories of Bloodborne. When meteors start to rain, just start running. Oh, okay, that's not good. Yeah. Alright, Stick of Marika. I would say we're learning, but technically we're learning in that he's doing new moves for the first time, we're eating them, and then we will adjust future strategies. Okay, Mimic is still at the ready. Alright, laser... Slime... Drink... Try to find a route. There they are. While we keep an eye on this guy, so... Tail whips don't hit. Okay. Nice close thing for the head. No teleporting. Could run, but nah. I like it when I see the slime mimic me. Just good old double trouble. Run! Oh, okay. It's like, Slime, I do wonder where you're at right now. Uh-oh. Good. Okay. Uh-oh. Alright, back on the offensive. There we go. Remembrance of the Natural Born. And so we already had a wing from that creature, because I do remember the Estelle Blade. Okay, so like, Slime, why are you staying here? Alright. We got more than enough ruins for leveling up. Remembrance of the Natural Born. Remembrance of Estelle, Natural Born of the Void, hewn into the Earth Tree. The power of its namesake can be unlocked by the Finger Reader. Alternatively, it can be used to gain a great bounty of runes. A malformed star born in the lightless void far away. Once destroyed an eternal city and took away their sky. A falling star of ill omen. Interesting. I thought basically Nokron fell to, like, the Greater Will, the Guidance, but I wonder if they are also... Like, Elden Ring in general does feel like it mixes in a lot of Bloodborne with Dark Souls / Demon Souls, like, Mythos vibes. And I'm okay with that. It's fun. Alright, Faith. Yeah, there we go. All this faith and all these faith spells that we're not using whatsoever because we have Spectral Lance. But that's just the way it is. Actually, now think about it. We don't need the Menacing Horn Charm for right now. Where is our... There we go. Alright, we're down to 3,000 runes. I assume this is named after the boss. Yep, Estelle, Natural Born of the Void. Now, what is this thing that overlooks Realicaria? This end destination of ours through all these different underground ruins. That said, secret beneath the elevator. Secret elevator that comes up from like the bottom and we go to like super secret ruins. I see like tiled pavement down there. But I am not seeing an elevator coming up from the depths. But the elevator is still moving. Alright. No secret elevator, sadly. So we'll wait for that to come back down, and while we're waiting, we're going to look around here to make sure there's nothing secret hidden away. And not seeing anything. It's a shame we can't kind of arc the camera all the way up, but I get why. Different games try to stop that from just happening. Even though, like, in real life, you could totally just crane your head, or, like, you know, lie down on the ground and look straight up. Yeah, given we're going from deep underground to, like, one of the highest points of all of Realicaria. Where are we going to be at? Alright, the deep answer well. The Moonlight Altar. Okay. I mean, obviously there's this thing over here and that thing over there. And there's a big structure over here. Oh, and there's some grace. I'm either hearing a bear or a dragon. I was hearing something was snoring very greatly. Oh, here we go. Alright, Lost Grace discovered. Yep, the Moonlight Altar. Okay, so to say, it's like I half vaguely recall boars attacking, but... Yay, we can summon Torrent again, finally! After all this time deep underground. Just doing a quick sweep around this structure in case they're hiding any golden ruins. The deep end set well. Ah, okay. Yeah, we do have dragons up here. Yeah, and that's basically one of those, like, mage towers. Okay. We're technically at time, but, like, barely, so we can do as we usually do and get a bit more time in here. After all, there's this giant, magnificent structure right in front of us. And I mean, in theory, Ranni should be waiting for us somewhere down this path, right? Glintstone Dragon? Adula. Alright, I didn't see that coming. I mean, I saw it coming. I just thought it would, like, shoot forward like a shotgun, not homing missiles. But homing missiles. I mean, a well-timed dodge should be able to take care of that. Given what we've already taken down today, a normal dragon is nothing. Alright, summon, drink, ride. Alright, obviously, we need our ruins. There we go. I should have mounted up, but I did not. I really thought I could make that jump. It would have been better had I just rushed at the dragon themselves. Now that said, our runes might be a bit out of range of the spawn radius of the dragon. Though in general I should get a bit closer here. Alright, slime time! Okay. I thought we had a bit more time. Hang in there, slimy me. Slime is not having a good time with it all. Yep. Go! Not gonna bother getting closer since we have a pretty good thing going on here. Okay. I mean, points for style. Go. High ground. It's like, the head should not be that hard to hit. There we go. Great, enemy felled. Okay, Dragon Heart and Adula's Moonblade. Oh, 3 Dragon Hearts. Wow, okay, that dragon had at least 2 heart surgeries. Ba-dum-bum. Sleeping Slash followed by a Cold Blade Projectile. Sorceries of Adula, the Glintstone Dragon, conjures a cold magic greatsword, then delivers a sweeping blow that launches a blade-like projectile of frost. This sorcery can be cast repeatedly. Adula, a devourer of sorcerers, was bested by Ranni and subsequently swore a knightly oath to her dark moon. Aw, neat. Wait, should I think about it? We should go. We have quite a few ruins now. Let's just go right down the road and cash these out while we can. So, if it swore an oath to Ranni, why did Ranni need me to do all the stuff earlier to get up here before? And there, it could have just like ridden the dragon. Alright, level up. Boom, more faith. And can't be another boss, right? I mean, I guess. Debating to go back to the round table to upgrade stuff. Cash out some of these ruins. No, actually, what we should do. Okay, go back over here. We need, what, 10,000? We picked up quite a few of these, so we're going to use 2 of them. We might be a tiny bit short, but let's find out. Nope, cool. Which, that was 46, right? Yep, 46. Need to double check this. Can we use that one new sorcery we got from the dragon earlier? Alright, Swamp Upgrader heal. Here we go. Fortisax Lightning Spears. Alright. Couple of structures, but obviously the main structure was being guarded, so why was it being guarded? Also, in theory, Blade should still be potentially, like, maybe betraying Ranni. If she, like, you know, not intentionally, but if she goes against the 2 fingers. The Cathedral of Manus Celeste. Starlight Shards. Something tells me all of these are going to be Starlight Shards. Starlight Shards. Okay, it's like been like impacted by meteors. Going to do all these first. It's like, it's very nice of the game to be giving us all these, but like, I still don't know what they're used for outside of syllabus currency. Alright, time to tap this Grace. I'm wondering if we can talk to our maiden, because the fact that she had Torrent, and like, I could have sworn that Ranni at some point said that Torrent belonged to her, or something, like, I feel like there has to be a connection between our maiden lady and Ranni. But I don't know what that is. Lost Grace discovered. Oh. Can't actually, talk to my maiden. Okay. Then why have I come here? I mean, obviously there's a couple more structures around here. Definitely. Whoa! Okay. There is a hole here. Good to know. I thought it was just a regular dent in the ground. Boy, I feel like my lantern's made it even worse. I guess we're technically not in Scarlet Rot area anymore, so we can take off the boluses right now and put back on the rainbow stones. How deep does the rabbit hole go? Okay, not that deep. Boy, up, down, up, down, up, down. Okay. I'm waiting to get assailed by rats suddenly. Hey Ranni, is that you? Don't mind old me. Oh, okay. I can actually just leave, but let's address the elephant in the room. Hey, what's up? That's a lot of blood around here. And you are as naked as a doll gets, it seems. Very bloody too. Oh, put on ring. Man, I'm just full of bad ideas, aren't I? Sure? Maybe? This isn't an engagement, this is just me returning your ring. Oh, it's a two fingers. I didn't even put that together. I thought it was just like tree. Though, are the two fingers trees, maybe? Don't misinterpret this, Ranni. Oh, she vanished. Oh. Hey, what's up?
So it was thee who would become my lord. Perhaps I needn't have warned thee. I am pleased, however. Thou art a fitting choice. I go now to the night sky. It is there I shall find mine order. I bid thee travel the path of the Lord, and once all is done, we shall see each other once more.
Okay. Oh, item. Dark Moon Greatsword. Man, honestly, that's kind of why I went down this path. For the loot. Ooh, 38 int, so we're not using that. Yeah, but the dagger basically is much more usable, if we ever wanted to. A moon greatsword bestowed by a Carrion Queen upon her spouse to honor long-standing tradition. One of the legendary armaments, Ranni's sigil is a full moon, cold and leaden, and the sword is but a beam of its light. Unique skill, Moonlight Greatsword. Raise the sword aloft, bathing it in the light of the dark moon. Temporarily increases magic attack power, and imbues the blade with frost. Charge attacks release blasts of moonlight. I'm just getting flashbacks to, what was it? Ludwig or whatever in Bloodborne with his moonlight sword. It's that long-standing tradition for FromSoft games. But okay. I mean, I don't assume that's locked me in anything. My loyalty for right now is still to the Three Fingers once I find it. And get more really cool frenzy powers. Okay, where am I now? Okay. We might as well go check out those rooms to see if there's not any, like, basements that have, like, loot inside them. The Lunar Estate Ruins. Ooh. Oh. Ignore me. Double the trouble, double the fun. Oh, what did I expect of these things that stab spears into the ground? Sake of Mariko. It's like all this advanced magic, and what's the best spell I know? Spectral Lance. Oh boy. Okay. Lime time again. And I guess we can... Golden Vow. Alright. Way to go, me. Oh, when the Mimic is a better player than you are. It's just like, yep. It's like, oh, that's what I could be doing, but I'm not. I'm using Spectral Lance. Okay. You'd think that basically this thing would be guarding a basement. I mean, obviously, slime hasn't dispelled yet, so there's something still around here. Over here. I mean, we'll get the blink, blink, blink if we're going too far away from the initial, like, summoning statue. I swear, the slime is the best Ash of War so far. I like it. It's so neat seeing me go around doing stuff that I'm not doing. Oh, here we go. Ready, me? Let's go, me. Oh, okay. Just a chest. Alright, smithing stone 8. Oh, times 3. Not bad. Oh. For a brief second, I'm like, oh, the sunlight came out here. And no, it did not. It went right back to being blue and snowy. But okay, is that the only thing that was here? For a name like the Lunar Estate Ruins, that's a bit lackluster, I must say. Right, obviously there's a path down here to somewhere. I'm wondering if it'd be like outdoor boss or a crypt along the wall. If this just hugs the ocean, I kind of had expected a giant undead bird to come down like that one weird bird did in the peninsula. Oh, hello, dear. Oh, what is this? Oh, crystal. And wolves. Oh, boss wolves, alright. You don't see me, right? Alright, thin beast bones. Come on. Dang it. The thing I'm imagining these guys being like is kind of the ones in the Academy of Relicaria, where it's just like packs of 3 right in a row. Like, part of me was tempted just to run on through, but if we end up hitting a dead end and get pinned with a lot of wolves on our tail, it would not end great. Whoa. Oh, you guys. Suddenly snail. Okay. This is a bit too thick of an undergrowth for my liking. And we're kind of going off the trail a bit here, but... Oop. Where is this even going? You know what? I think it's time to mount up. Okay. Snail, snail, snail. Death Cliff. I mean, I assume the crystals are maybe just like a result of like residual so much magic in an area? Okay, snail, snail. Like, I'm not seeing any mysterious structures that would be like, use the shackles around here to... Oh, that's the dragon up above. And we might as well grab what I assume will be a memory stone. Aw. Oh yeah, I think these flowers were also present near Ranni's place, or maybe they were just near Mage Tower stuff. Okay, let's see what this thing is here. And then we should probably be wrapping it up pretty shortly. Yeah. Alright. Touch Grace. Altar South. Okay, so I assume that one up there is Altar North. Does feel like we should probably wrap up. Seek 3 Great Wise Beasts, okay. 3 Ghost Turtles, where are you at? Up. Wait, I want Ghost Turtles, not normal turtles, right? It's like, right, I shouldn't kill innocent regular turtles. That said, I'm not kind of seeing the de facto freebie turtle anywhere. Yeah, and okay, there's like 5 regular turtles here, so they are not who we're looking for. Like a turtle clinging to the side of the cliff here. Okay. I got the puffins. That's what they're called, right? Not I was about to say puffins, but alright, puffins. I want to say normally they're not this hard to find, but Cleonia's prize. Interesting. But I mean, we're kind of in an advanced magic area, so you think these wise beasts are probably wiser than most normal wise beasts. Now the key, like a lot of these places, is always how far away do you have to go to actually, like, see the turtles? Because we've been to a couple areas where the turtles are pretty spread far away from the actual tower itself. Like when we're in that one woods with the worm people. Like, I almost half wonder if they would all be all the way at the altar north. This would be a good chance to see how these two places connect here. And maybe along the way we'll come across a beast. I'm also half tempted to go kill that dragon just because we are now at the point where we're more than capable of take down dragons at our desire. If we want a dragon dead, we can generally do it. I mean, I guess that was true way back, like, with the very first dragon, where it was just a normal boss for the most part, but definitely that one bridge dragon took a long time. The key is, are there multiple dragons here? Are the dragons the wise beast? Ooh. Ooh, hello. Oh, actually. I mean, only the wisest beast would cast magic. Ouch. These wolves. Yep. I mean, thankfully we're not too far away from here, but wolves, wolves, wolves. But okay, I'm kind of wondering if it's not one of the wise beasts. Like, maybe instead of turtles, this place uses giant red magic-casting wolves. So, okay. Just gotta head north. I do kind of wonder if any of our spells might be a good counter to the wolf, or just using straight-up fisticuffs. In theory, the Frenzy Spear could also be pretty good. Yeah, but let's try... Wait, what did I even end these? Okay, Barbaric Roar is the thing I have. Oh. I totally took the... too early of an exit there. What the? Oh, these wolves, I swear. But yeah, I don't think fisticuffs is the way to go. I mean, could maybe do... Like, the big thing is, like, I'm thinking, like, the Frenzy Spear, because like, the fire is pretty nice. Oh, actually, yes, the Death Dagger. Now, part of me wants to keep the Blade of Death, because it is pretty good, but... I don't know, sometimes basically it does feel a bit more limited. Like, occasionally it feels like that Spectral Lance does more damage than it. But the cap and the DOT over, like, damage over time is pretty nice. Alright, here we go. Nope. Alright. This time, for reals. Maybe. Ouch. Maybe not for reals. I mean, we could try Lance the Exclave. I was just not impressed with the damage earlier, which is... I mean, well, okay. So I say I'm not impressed with the damage, but we are technically using a not at all upgraded caster thing. In hindsight, if we actually want to use proper cleric magic, we should upgrade a caster catalyst. The big issue is I don't know which one to do, because I've been holding out for a frenzy one. Where it's like boost frenzy miracles maybe, because then we can get like boost to eye beams. Actually, of the ones that we have, Bestial, Dragon Communion, Godslayer. I'm wondering if the Dragon Communion ones count at all though for other stuff. But yeah, we should probably put some runes in upgrading at least one of these, just to get some scaling going on. Alright, drink. That good of a place to be. Ouch. Okay, stamina back. Oof. I would say Spectral Lance, but these guys are a bit too quick for it, though. But I get the feeling, though, that this is one of the wise beasts. So we're going to do 3 more goes at it. But if not, assuming that then there's like 2 other of these guys, then we're going to go ahead and wrap it up for today. I always have trouble with these guys just jumping all over the place. I swear. Wolves and dog-type beasts in these games, they are my bane. I just remember some of the big wolf types in Bloodborne just jumping to the other side of the room. We're just like, target lock was not having a good time with that. Sometimes literally, sometimes just breaking target lock in general. Alright, get that. Camel. Yeah, just the fact it's able to capitalize whenever I kind of do that. Ouch. And there comes those. Wait for the blade to form. There we go. Come on, you casting wolf, you. Oof, yep. Ran out of stamina there. They're really able to, like, combo that stuff together well. I don't know if that would work. I'm like, if I were to use Rotten Breath, we might be able to inflict Scarlet Rot on it and then use time to our advantage. Alright, let's go back up the hill here. I swear. Dragons, no problem. One magic casting wolf, very much a problem. Alright, up over here. It's like I do kind of wish I could just summon my helper. It's like, slime, please. Take the wheel. Alright. Sneaky, sneaky. Figured that. Yeah, this guy does not want to get infected. Yep. Oh, I thought I had rolled into that. Like, not rolled into it, but rolled into it in a way that I would avoid damage. Alright, we have one go before basically we shelve this for next time. Like I said, dragons, no problem. Celestial, outer god things. You know, a few deaths, but overall, not too shabby. One big red boy. Magic being casted combo wombo. Oh, these wolves. I can't even use the train to my advantage since, like, they just do not care. They have range, they have, like, lunging, they have the speed. I mean, we know now at least that it doesn't get, like, Scarlet Rot effect on it. Nah, it feels like basically, like, all of these are longer. Alright, stamina. Ouch. Okay, drink. Alright, we need to get our ruins back, but let's go ahead and call it here, because this wolf just... Wait a minute. What's that in the forest over there? Alright, we're going to get our ruins back, but we're also going to investigate whatever is over there, because it was like a darker blue than the crystals. It might be an enemy, but I wonder if it's not actually one of the beasts that we're looking for. Man, it's just like... I mean, I have a couple of ideas how to take this guy down. I'm thinking like Blood Flame Blade. The old-fashioned way of just kind of like, you know, chipping away at it. Just in case it becomes two fighting, we're gonna enchant the blade here. Yeah, what do we have? Oh, these are Crystallians. Ouch. Alright, we might as well run past them. And it's fascinating to see the Crystallians out in the wild like this. But okay. So we're still in combat. Oh. Ooh. Ah, this is a jail. Okay, I thought this might have been another, like, altar tower. The Ringleader's Ever Jail. I mean, I gotta try, right? There's a much better way to end than fighting the wolf. Alright, who am I fighting? Ooh, okay. A Black Knife Ringleader. And it's a very healthy one, too, at that. Oh yeah, I forgot they can do that. But interesting that the Black Knife Ringleader is under arrest. Alright, we're gonna do 3 of this. That's one attempt. And then basically we'll call it. We'll teleport back to basically a site of grace. Like, thankfully we can get our ruins pretty easily here. This time, we are going to try their own black knives against them. Honestly, the pop up in the air is pretty good for kind of psyching them out. I mean, I should have known he was going to do that to me because I've been doing that to him. Hey, drink. Uh-oh. Yeah. Both go in for that. I mean, that definitely didn't do too shabby. Okay, we got one more go on this. Yep. Definitely quite a bit of time, but I do like to drag these things out sometimes, what can I say? Alright. Yeah, looking good there. Hmm. Yeah, let's try this. I mean, we know we just gotta avoid the grab. Right, in theory. Alright, this attempt's not going to account because, essentially, it is a very silly attempt. Ouch. Whoa, okay. I wonder if I was able to get some extra distance there. But okay. An actual attempt, because Fistica sometimes can be very silly, especially I think with this particular Ash of War, so I should probably swap that out. We might have been better off with the previous dodge one. Alright. Tried and true Pike and Shield. I am also trying to think if any, like... We should probably teleport back to the Round Table Hold for ending it, just to make sure that we can't upgrade anything. Because we did get some more smithing stones, and if we can get the pike even higher, that'd be great. Of course. Pike. Then run. I wish I could have taken advantage of that, but I was a bit staggered myself. Huh. I wonder why he's acting a bit strange. There we go. There we go. Uh-oh. Yep. Once this goes on the back foot there, I knew it was over. Alright, let's go ahead, wrap things up here. The next time, we have a big old wolf, we have a black knife ringleader. Many things next time. Although I said that last time, which was true, because Lake of Rot basically went through quite a few things. And we had the whole fighting the Lich Dragon, which is pretty cool. But yeah, we got that. Oh yeah, we haven't checked in the remembrances for the weird natural-born void creature. Alright, our whole 9,000 runes. Okay, let's go back to the Table of Lost Grace. Alright, first, what is this remembrance? What can it buy us? Save power, Bastard Stars, or Bastard's Stars. Flail which deals magic damage, having been imbued with the power by the remembrance of Estelle, formed of the same many-colored star debris that comprise form of the natural born of the void. Unique skill, Nebula. Imbue the natural born stars with magic to perform a sweeping strike. This attack leaves a dark cloud of stars in its wake that lingers briefly before exploding. And, ooh, an Ash of War. Ash of War, Waves of Darkness. Waves of Darkness. Plunge armament into ground to release 3 waves of darkness. Follow up with a strong attack to swing the armament in a sweeping strike. Usable on great axes, great hammers, great spears, and colossal weapons. I mean, of that, I'd probably lean towards that one. Even though we don't really have, I think even our current spears, neither of them count as a great spear. And this one is like, oh, I thought it would be kind of an insane amount of like stats required, but only 22 int and 22 dex. Not too shabby. I mean, obviously we're not even close for int, but I'm surprised it's not like 60. Okay, so obviously can't get that. Alright, no new clothing to wear. Alright. Over here. Can we upgrade the pike? Hello.
Well, I took it no matter, it's all the same. Lay out your arm.
Alright. Strengthen armament. Nope, we need 3 more smithing stone 7s. We can get our war spear even further. And there is that we should probably actually, because like there's incant scaling right there. It's like we should actually have this be on parity with at least some of our other stuff like the Castus. Well, I'm trying to remember how many smithing stone 1s we're going to need for this, so. Alright. It's like, I think it was like 12. So let's go ahead and buy 12 smithing stone 1s. Over here. Hello. Alright. Smithing stone 1, 2... Oh. Wow. We have not gotten the upgrade for our merchant to have more than just these. That is good to know and a bit sad. Alright. We have 2 by 10. We have 1... No, 2. So buy 10 of these as well. Alright, let's see if we can't upgrade this and actually get better use out of our incantations. It's very funny, because I know basically, like, that's how it was with the Pyromancer Flame back in Dark Souls, but again, I've just been holding off for, like, an incantation that's kind of themed to the element I want, which is Frenzy, but, that is not anywhere near where we are at right now in the game. It's alright. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, so that's plus 6 now. Versus plus 16. Yeah, the big thing is we're kind of constricted by smithing stone 6s, and we can't actually purchase anything here. Alright. Okay, yeah, I think that's about what we can do right now. We haven't got any new ashes, like summoning ashes. So yeah, let's go ahead and wrap things up here. It's definitely been going on far too long here. This ended up being one of the longer ones because I got a bit distracted by all the wonders on that, like, moonlit plateau. Well, to a degree. I got entranced in all the wonders, and then I started getting bodied by a wolf, and then bodied by a ringleader. The ringleader seems doable. More than the wolf. The wolf is also doable, but it's going to take some time next time. We'll have to work it in. I mean, who knows? Maybe when we sleep on it, it'll be a lot better. Be a lot easier. Could try doing eye beams. Nah, but Frenzy doesn't work on wolves, and I think the wolves have a resistance to fire potentially, given their red mane. Maybe. Like, they use magic, but I'm thinking it's kind of a run-on, red hair mane, like that family lineage thing. So, but all that and more next time. So, until then, later.